Welcome to this Acupresence Hexagram attunement. This is one in a series of 64. For the best experience, I recommend that you watch the Introduction to Acupresence Attunements and our video on locating acupuncture points if you haven't already. This attunement is offered in 3 parts. Part 1 guides you through locating the acupuncture points in this attunement. Part 2 gives a brief overview of this hexagram. And Part 3 guides you through the Acupresence Meditative Attunement. Part 1, Locating the Acupuncture Points. Our instructional video on locating acupuncture points gives you all the information you need to understand the videos that follow. Using a pin, we will locate and mark each acupuncture point on both sides of the body when applicable. Pause the video between points if you need a little more time. Locating the points is meant to be easy and simple. And as long as you are in close proximity to the point, it is fine for the purpose of this attunement. We will now locate the acupuncture points associated with this hexagram. Forward valley, small intestine 2. This point is located on the outer edge of the hand, just above the base of the outer side of the little finger. We will now move on to locating our next sacred site. Seal Hall, Governor Vessel 24.5. This point is best located on yourself by looking in the mirror. It is just above the nose, between the eyes, at the level just above the eyebrows. We will now move on to locating our next sacred site. Utmost Source, Part 1. This point is located in the axilla, the armpit. To expose the point, semi-abduct, bend your arm back about 45 degrees, and palpate or touch to locate between the 2 tendons in the depression just under the large tendon in the armpit. It is best to locate this point by looking in the mirror. We will now move on to locating our next sacred site. Blazing Valley, Kidney 2. This point is located on the medial or the inner surface of the foot, in a small notch just below the tuberosity or the bump of the navicular bone. We will now move on to locating our next sacred site. Spirit Seal, Kidney 23. This point is located on the thoracic rib cage. It is best to locate this point on yourself by looking in the mirror. The first step is to locate the center line of your body, as you will be measuring from this landmark. The next step is to place your finger in the space just below the clavicle, your collarbone. Slide your finger down over 4 ribs to the 4th intercostal space between the 4th and 5th ribs. Now, using your personal ACI measuring tape. Measure 2 ACIs from your center line. Remembering to mark this point on both sides of the body. We will now move on to locating our next sacred site. Heavenly window, small intestine 16. This point is best located by looking in the mirror. It is located on the outer side of the neck, at the back border of the sternocleidoid mastoid, or neck muscle. It is at the level of the Adam's apple. Part 2, the Hexagram Keynotes. To awaken and attune with the vibrational archetypes of this hexagram, we will look at its unique qualities through the lenses of the I Ching, human design, and the gene keys. Keynotes for Hexagram 64. The I Ching name for this hexagram is before completion. Nature is fire over water. Elements, fire over water. Meridians, heart and small intestine over kidney and bladder. In human design, this is the gate of confusion. Its harmonic gate is 47, and they comprise the channel of abstraction. The gene key name is the Aurora, with the shadow of confusion, gift of imagination, and the city of illumination. Its programming partner is the 63rd gene key, and its physiology is the pineal gland. Part 3, the acupresence attunement. There are 2 simple steps in an attunement. First, we gently press on the point to activate and awaken its chi. And secondly, we invoke and attune with the unique virtues and gifts of the sacred site, inviting these vibrations to spread out into our body and into every cell of our DNA. Let's begin by getting in a comfortable position and taking some deep breaths. Allowing our breath to guide us deeply into our belly, into our presence, as we fully relax into this moment. We will now bring our awareness to forward valley, small intestine 2. Located on your baby finger. Gently press on this sacred site to activate it as we attune with its essence. This is a valley where our river of pure fire chi flows forward as it gently winds its way to the sea. This sacred site is the water point on the small intestine meridian. When water dampens our fire, our connection to spirit can be reduced. This can bring a kind of fear that manifests as confusion and self-doubt. Here there is a movement forward and a clarity of purpose. This gives us the fluidity and self-assurance to let go of what's no longer needed and to simply trust in the flow of the great river of the Tao. as it cleans and bathes us in the warmth of the heart. We receive the fortitude to sort out our fears and confusions. This brings the confidence and courage to inquire into our deepest source of truth. Feel these frequencies of clarity and confidence as they come alive within you, inviting them to spread throughout your entire meridian system. Invocation. In Forward Valley, I flow with clarity and confidence in the great river of the Tao. We will now attune with Seal Hall, Governor Vessel 24.5, located on the center of your forehead, just between your eyes. Gently palpating the sacred site to activate it as we attune with its archetypal frequencies. This point of illumination opens the third eye, our sixth chakra. Attuning with the sacred site opens and quiets the mind. It erases stress and chatter as it wipes the slate clean. Here we experience the sacred, silent space between thoughts. Seal Hall invites the vision of unity, the sublime reality of oneness. Pausing for a moment to bring your attention to this point between your eyes, feeling it gently pulsate as it opens and vibrates its gifts out into your forehead. Invocation. At Seal Hall, my third eye opens, and I sit in the sacred silence of the great oneness. We will now attune with Utmost Source, Heart 1, located just under your arm. Gently press on this sacred site to activate it as we attune with its essence. Utmost Source is a pole star, a guiding light between heaven and earth. This entry point on the heart meridian connects us with our brightest radiance. It is here where we connect with the essence of our oneness, our connection with the heavens and all of existence. As we touch this source of love and joy, we are reunited with the warmth that flows through all of life. It is here where we feel our inner essence of love and of well-being. This sacred site aligns our human heart with the heart of the heavens. When we are connected to our utmost source, we shine with our natural kindness, generosity, trust, and wholeness. Take a moment to feel these frequencies of kindness, generosity, in a deep trust as they spread throughout your heart and into your entire body. Invocation. At utmost source, I feel my radiance shining in oneness with all of existence. We will now bring our awareness to Blazing Valley, Kidney 2, located on the side of your foot. Gently pressing on this sacred site to activate it as we attune with its essence. This blazing valley is resplendent with bright sunshine and expansive views. It is fully open to the illuminating love of the cosmos. This fire point on the kidney meridian infuses warmth and love into our life. It is here where we are comforted when we are in a cold, confused, or fearful place. It is here where our fears dissolve into the light. At this sacred site, we are able to reach out into life fearlessly, and all our relationships are enriched and harmonized. Bathed in this luminous warmth, our heart is open, balanced, and glowing with love. Feel these frequencies of warm, harmonious love as they pulsate out into your body, your mind, and your heart. Invocation. In Blazing Valley, I bathe in the luminous warmth of rich, harmonious love. We will now bring our awareness to Spirit Seal, Kidney 23, located on your chest. Gently press on this sacred site to activate it as we attune with its magic. It is here at Spirit Seal where we received the waxed seal of the Emperor, the stamp of approval, the King's seal, which confirms our true noble identity, stamping our spirit with the divine imprint of royalty. At this sacred site, the brightness of life manifests and activates our innate potential. It is here where we touch the deep inner essence of who we are, and we remember why we are here. When our spirit is depleted, we can come here to remember our divine birthright and to fully acknowledge and express our genius. Take a moment to feel these frequencies of self-love and self-worth come alive in your consciousness, allowing them to spread out into every cell of your body. Invocation. At Spirit Seal, I recognize my divine royalty as I express my true essence. We will now attune with Heavenly Window, Small intestine 16, located on the side of your neck. Gently press on this window of heaven point to activate it as we attune with its essence. Heavenly window is likened to a shuttered window that we can open to see the brightness of the expansive blue sky. We need heavenly light to separate the pure from the impure and to extract the goodness that's always available to us. When this shutter opens, light permeates inside and allows us to see the heavens and the Spirit in all things. This sacred site opens this inner window of our soul. It restores the clear, pure vision of our core of light. It is here where our life is filled with a fresh sense of purpose, letting our spirit fly. Take a moment to invite this light of your soul as it ripples out through your heart, through your body and mind. Invocation. At heavenly window, the pure light of my soul fills me with a fresh sense of purpose. During these final moments of our attunement, we will briefly revisit our sacred sites. We begin with attuning to our source point located on our finger. In Forward Valley, I flow with clarity and confidence in the great river of the Tao. Strengthening our physiology, point located in the center of our forehead between our eyes. At Seal Hall, my third eye opens and I sit in the sacred silence of the Great Oneness. Strengthening our core stability point located just under our armpit. At Utmost Source, I feel my radiance shining in oneness with all of existence. Harmonizing with our Vesica point, located on the side of your foot. In Blazing Valley, I bathe in luminous warmth and enjoy loving, harmonious relationships. Strengthening our spirit point, located on our chest next to our breast. At Spirit Seal, I am stamped with the divine imprint of royalty as I acknowledge and offer the gifts of my unique genius to the world. Opening and attuning with our window of heaven point located on your throat. At heavenly window, the pure light of my soul fills me with a fresh sense of purpose. Now that you've awakened and attuned with these sacred sites, you are encouraged to create an intimate and nourishing relationship with them by revisiting and attuning as inspired. If you would like to explore more of the medicinal virtues and healing qualities of these sacred sites, please refer to the downloadable PDF handbook included with this recording. You may also enjoy the many other acupresence, medicinal, and hexagram attunements offered on our website.